You've reached this beautiful stage of life where your time is finally your own. No alarm clocks demanding you rush out the door, no boss dictating your schedule, no endless obligations pulling you in a dozen directions. Your mornings are peaceful, your days unfold at whatever pace feels right. You've earned this freedom through decades of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice, and nobody can take that away from you. But here's something I want you to consider. What if, within that peaceful routine you've created, there were small, simple tasks you could incorporate that would quietly add $400, $600, or even $800 to your monthly income? Tasks so easy, so undemanding, that they'd feel less like work and more like a productive hobby. Tasks that take 20 to 30 minutes a day, fit seamlessly into your existing routine, and require nothing more than a computer or tablet and your own good judgment. I'm not talking about going back to traditional employment. I'm not suggesting you give up your freedom or your peace. I'm talking about small daily activities that thousands of retirees have woven into their retirement lifestyle. Activities that generate steady income while respecting your comfort, your schedule, and your well-being. These aren't stressful. They're not complicated. They're simply smart, practical ways that people your age are boosting their retirement income without disrupting the life they've built. By the time we're finished today, you'll understand exactly what these tasks are, how they work, and how you can start incorporating them into your own life if they feel right for you. So settle in, get comfortable, and let me walk you through these simple daily tasks that are quietly boosting retirement income for thousands of people just like you. Let's start with what might be the simplest and most accessible daily task that generates real income: completing online surveys and consumer research studies. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Surveys? That sounds too simple to actually pay meaningful money. But let me explain why this works so well for retirees and how consistency turns this simple task into substantial monthly income. Companies spend billions of dollars each year trying to understand what consumers think, want, and need. They need real opinions from real people across all age groups, and your perspective as someone with decades of purchasing experience and life wisdom is incredibly valuable to them. Market research companies connect these businesses with people willing to share their opinions, and they compensate you for your time and insights. Here's how this fits into your daily routine. Each morning, perhaps while having your coffee or after breakfast, you spend 20 to 30 minutes checking survey platforms and completing available surveys. Each survey typically takes 5 to 15 minutes and pays anywhere from 50 cents to $5, with most averaging $1.50 to $3. Complete 3 to 5 surveys daily, and you're earning $5 to $12 per day. Over a month, that's $150 to $360 just from this one simple daily task. But it gets better. Beyond standard surveys, there are higher-paying opportunities that appear regularly. Product testing, where companies send you items to try and review, paying $15 to $50 per product. Focus groups conducted by video call, paying $75 to $150 for an hour of your time. Telephone interviews about your experiences and opinions, paying $50 to $100 for 30 to 45 minutes. When you combine daily surveys with these occasional special opportunities, earning $500 to $700 monthly becomes entirely realistic. The platforms that retirees consistently recommend include Survey Junkie, Swagbucks, Inbox Dollars, Pinecone Research, and Opinion Outpost. Each platform has slightly different offerings, which is why successful survey takers sign up for 4 to 6 platforms, maximizing their daily opportunities and income potential. Creating accounts is free, takes about 10 minutes per platform, and simply involves providing basic information about yourself so they can match you with relevant surveys. What makes this task particularly perfect for retirees is how effortlessly it integrates into your existing routine. You're not commuting anywhere, you're not dressing up, you're not dealing with supervisors or deadlines. You're simply sitting in your favorite chair with your morning beverage, answering questions about your opinions and experiences. Many retirees do surveys while watching television, listening to music, or simply enjoying the quiet of their home. The work requires no special skills beyond basic computer literacy. If you can check email and click buttons, you can do surveys. The questions are straightforward, asking about products you use, services you've tried, advertisements you've seen, or your general opinions on various topics. There's no right or wrong answer. They simply want your honest perspective. and your life experience makes your opinions particularly valuable. Payment arrives reliably through PayPal, direct deposit, or gift cards to retailers you already shop at. Most platforms have a minimum payout threshold of $10 to $25, which you'll reach quickly if you're consistent. Many retirees cash out weekly or bi-weekly, seeing tangible rewards for their daily effort, which helps maintain motivation and makes the income feel real rather than abstract. One retired teacher from Virginia shared that she dedicates 30 minutes each morning to surveys while having her coffee and watching the morning news. She's registered with 5 platforms and averages $18 to $22 daily, which translates to $540 to $660 monthly. She says it's become such a natural part of her morning routine that it doesn't feel like work at all, just a productive way to start her day that happens to earn meaningful money. Now, let's talk about another simple daily task that's generating income for thousands of retirees: website and app testing. This might sound technical, but it's actually remarkably simple, and companies specifically want testers from all age groups, including and especially seniors, to ensure their digital products work well for everyone. Here's what this involves. Companies developing websites or apps need real people to test them before launch, identifying anything confusing, broken, or difficult to use. As a tester, you're given a website or app to explore, specific tasks to complete, and you simply navigate through it while speaking your thoughts aloud. The entire session is recorded, typically lasting 15 to 20 minutes, and you're paid $10 to $20 per test. And averaging 3 to 4 tests weekly, you're earning $120 to $240 monthly from this one simple daily task. The requirements are minimal. You need a computer or tablet, a working microphone, a stable internet connection, and the ability to speak your thoughts clearly as you navigate through. Most platforms provide clear instructions and even practice tests to help you understand what's expected. There's no pressure, no judgment, and if you make mistakes or get confused during a test, that's actually valuable feedback for the company.
What makes this income stream particularly appealing is how interesting and engaging it can be. You're exploring new websites, trying different apps, experiencing products and services before they launch publicly. Many retirees find this genuinely enjoyable, a welcome mental stimulation that keeps them engaged with technology while earning good money. Unlike surveys that can sometimes feel repetitive, each website test is different, providing variety and novelty. Payment typically arrives within a week of completing tests, deposited directly into your PayPal account. The income is reliable and predictable, and as you complete more tests with high quality, some platforms prioritize you for opportunities, potentially increasing your test frequency and income. Let's discuss another daily task that's wonderfully simple yet surprisingly profitable: mystery shopping and receipt scanning. These are 2 related activities that turn everyday shopping into an income-generating task, often earning retirees $100 to $300 monthly with minimal additional effort. Mystery shopping involves visiting stores, restaurants, or service businesses and evaluating your experience based on specific criteria provided by the company. You might be asked to visit a local grocery store, purchase specific items, observe employee behavior, and then complete a detailed report about your experience. Companies pay you for your time, typically $10 to $25 per shop, plus they reimburse your purchases. What makes this perfect as a daily task is that you're often evaluating places you'd visit anyway: grocery stores, pharmacies, restaurants, gas stations, banks. You're conducting your normal errands and activities, just being more observant and documenting your experience. Many retirees complete 2 to 3 mystery shops weekly, earning $80 to $150 monthly while getting free groceries, meals, or products. Platforms like Bestmark, MarketForce, and Secret Shopper connect mystery shoppers with opportunities in their area. You sign up, complete a profile, and receive notifications about shops available near you. You choose which shops to accept based on your schedule and interests, complete the shop within a specified time frame, and submit your report. Payment typically arrives within 2 to 4 weeks. Receipt scanning is even simpler. Apps like Fetch Rewards, Ibotta, CoinOut, and Receipt Hog pay you to photograph and upload receipts from your everyday purchases. Every time you buy groceries, fill up with gas, or purchase household items, you simply snap a photo of your receipt and upload it to these apps. You earn points that convert to cash or gift cards, typically 5 cents to 25 cents per receipt, with bonuses for specific products. This becomes a daily task in the sense that each time you make a purchase, which most retirees do daily or every few days, you spend 30 seconds photographing and uploading your receipt. It's such a minor addition to your routine that it feels effortless. Yet, over a month, those receipts add up to $30 to $60 in additional income. Combined with mystery shopping, you're looking at $110 to $210 monthly just from being more intentional about everyday activities. What makes these tasks safe and appealing is that you're not changing your behavior or spending money you wouldn't spend anyway. You're simply capturing value from activities you're already doing. There's no risk, no investment, no pressure. Just small habits that turn routine errands into income-generating opportunities. Now let's talk about a daily task that leverages something you probably do naturally: sharing your opinions and engaging with content on social media. Platforms like Branded Surveys, Prize Rebel, and others will pay you to watch videos, interact with social media posts, read articles, and engage with sponsored content, typically earning $50 to $150 monthly for 15 to 20 minutes of daily activity. This works because companies want to understand how people interact with their content and advertising. They pay platforms to gather this data, and those platforms share that payment with you. The tasks are incredibly simple. Watch a 30-second video and answer a question about it, scroll through a social media feed and indicate which posts interest you, read a brief article, and share your thoughts. These microtasks pay small amounts individually, typically 10 cents to 50 cents per task, but they accumulate quickly when you're completing 10 to 15 tasks daily. Over a month, this becomes $50 to $100 in additional income for something you can do while relaxing, watching television, or having your afternoon tea. It becomes a pleasant habit that generates steady supplemental income without feeling like work at all. Let's discuss another daily task that's gaining popularity among retirees: participating in microtasking platforms like Amazon Mechanical Turk, Clickworker, or Appen. These platforms offer small, simple tasks that require human judgment, things like categorizing images, transcribing short audio clips, verifying business information, or identifying objects in photos. Each task takes anywhere from 30 seconds to 5 minutes and pays 5 cents to $2 depending on complexity. The beauty of microtasking is that you can work for as little or as much time as you want, completing tasks at your own pace. Many retirees dedicate 30 to 45 minutes daily to microtasking, earning $8 to $15 daily, which translates to $240 to $550 monthly. What makes this appealing is the variety and flexibility. You can choose from hundreds of different task types, selecting those that interest you or that you find easiest. Some retirees prefer data entry tasks, others enjoy categorization or verification work. The variety keeps things interesting, and you can switch between task types whenever you want to avoid monotony. The platforms handle all payments automatically, typically depositing earnings to your account daily or weekly. You see immediate results from your effort, which provides satisfaction and motivation. And because tasks are so short and simple, there's no pressure or stress. If you don't feel like working one day, you simply don't. There's complete freedom and control. Now let's talk about a daily task that turns your consumer purchases into income: cashback shopping through browser extensions and apps. While this isn't traditional work, it's a daily habit that generates substantial returns with almost zero effort. Extensions like Racketing, Honey, and Capital One Shopping automatically find coupons and apply cash back to your online purchases. Here's how this becomes a daily income-generating task. Each time you shop online, which many retirees do regularly for household items, prescriptions, gifts, or groceries, you simply ensure your extension is active before completing purchases and reviewing cashback offers on the extension's website or app. Many retirees make this a morning routine, spending 5 minutes checking cashback offers on items they're planning to purchase soon, maximizing their returns. Combined with credit card rewards, if you're using a cashback credit card responsibly and paying it off monthly, you're potentially doubling your returns. A purchase might earn 2% from your credit card and another 5% from your cashback extension, giving you 7% total return. On $1,500 in monthly spending, that's $105 returned to you just from being strategic about how you make purchases you were making anyway. Let's discuss another daily task that's particularly enjoyable for many retirees: participating in online market research communities and brand panels. Unlike individual surveys, these are ongoing communities where you're invited to provide regular feedback about specific products, services, or industries. Companies like Influencer, Talona, and various brand-specific panels pay members to participate in discussions, test products, and share ongoing opinions. The daily task involves checking your community dashboard, participating in discussion threads, responding to questions, and completing short activities daily, typically taking 10 to 20 minutes daily, and feels more like social media interaction than work. You're connecting with other community members, sharing experiences, and contributing to genuine conversations about topics that interest you. The compensation varies, but often includes product samples, discount codes, gift cards, and cash payments. Many panel members report receiving $50 to $150 in value monthly from products and compensation combined. More importantly, many retirees genuinely enjoy the community aspect, feeling connected to others with shared interests while contributing meaningful feedback that influences real business decisions. Now let's talk about a daily task that requires slightly more initial effort but creates ongoing passive income: creating and selling simple digital content. This sounds complicated, but it's remarkably accessible. Platforms like Etsy allow you to create simple digital products, printables, templates, or guides, and sell them repeatedly with no additional work after creation. The daily task is checking your shop, responding to any customer messages, and spending perhaps 20 to 30 minutes creating new listings or improving existing ones. Many retirees create simple products like budget spreadsheets, recipe cards, grocery lists, garden planning sheets, or inspirational quote prints. You create these once using free tools like Canva, list them for $2 to $8, and earn income each time someone purchases.
One retired librarian created a set of book tracking printables, simple PDF sheets that book lovers use to track their reading. She spent 2 hours creating 5 different designs, listed them on Etsy for $3 each, and now earns $80 to $120 monthly in completely passive income. The only daily task is occasionally checking for sales and messages, which takes just a few minutes. The beauty of this approach is that it combines creativity with income generation. You're making something useful, putting it out into the world, and earning money from it repeatedly. It's satisfying work that provides both financial return and personal fulfillment. Let's discuss one more daily task that's particularly well-suited to retirees: transcription work through platforms like Rev, TranscribeMe, or GoTranscript. This involves listening to audio recordings and typing what you hear, work that values accuracy and attention to detail, qualities that retirees often have in abundance. The task fits easily into a daily routine. You log into the platform, claim an audio file that interests you, typically 5 to 20 minutes in length, and transcribe it at your own pace. Most files take 2 to 3 times the audio length to transcribe, so a 10-minute file takes 20 to 30 minutes of work. Payment ranges from $0.30 to $1.50 per audio minute, so a 10-minute file pays $3 to $15, depending on difficulty and quality. Many retirees dedicate 45 minutes to an hour daily to transcription, completing 2 to 3 files and earning $10 to $20 per day. Over a month, this becomes $300 to $600 in additional income. The work is straightforward, requires no special skills beyond accurate typing and good listening, and can be done during whatever part of the day feels most convenient. What makes transcription particularly appealing is that it's mentally engaging without being stressful. You're focused and attentive while working, which many retirees find helps keep their mind sharp, but there's no pressure or deadline beyond completing files within a reasonable time frame, usually 24 hours. You choose which files to accept based on topic and difficulty, giving you control over your workload. So here we are. We've walked through 9 simple daily tasks that are quietly boosting retirement income for thousands of retirees. Online surveys earning $150 to $360 monthly, website testing bringing in $120 to $240 monthly, mystery shopping and receipt scanning adding $110 to $210 monthly, social media engagement and content interaction generating $50 to $150 monthly, microtasking producing $240 to $450 monthly, cashback shopping returning $40 to $100 monthly,
online communities providing $50 to $150 in value monthly, digital product sales creating $50 to $150 in passive income monthly, and transcription work earning $300 to $600 monthly. Each of these tasks requires just 15 to 45 minutes daily. None demand expertise you don't have, none disrupt your comfortable routine or sacrifice your peace. They simply fit into the rhythm of your day, small, productive moments that generate real, meaningful income. The power of this approach is in combination and consistency. You don't need to do all 9 tasks, but imagine choosing 3 or 4 that appeal to you. Maybe you do surveys for 20 minutes each morning, scan receipts from your daily shopping, participate in a market research community you enjoy, and complete some transcription work in the afternoon. Together, these tasks take an hour or less daily and could easily generate $500 to $800 monthly. That's $6,000 to $9,600 annually from small daily habits that don't feel burdensome or stressful. That kind of income can transform your retirement experience, covering monthly expenses that currently stretch your budget, building an emergency fund, funding travel or hobbies, or simply providing peace of mind knowing you have financial breathing room. I want you to understand something crucial. These aren't theoretical possibilities. These are real opportunities being used successfully by retirees just like you right now. People in their 60s, 70s, and 80s who decided that financial stress wasn't acceptable and took action by incorporating these simple tasks into their daily lives. You're completely capable of this. If you can check email, use a computer or tablet, and follow simple instructions, you can do any of these tasks. The technology isn't complicated, the work isn't difficult, the time commitment is minimal. These are small, manageable activities that fit comfortably within the life you've already built. The key is simply starting. Choose one task from what we've discussed today, just one, the one that sounds most interesting or most achievable to you. Spend 20 minutes today researching it, creating an account, or trying it out. Tomorrow, spend another 20 minutes. Within a week, it'll become a natural part of your routine. Within a month, you'll be earning income from it. And once you've established that first habit, you can add a second task if you want, building multiple small income streams that together create meaningful financial impact. This isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. It's about recognizing that you have time available and that time can either pass unproductively or it can generate income that improves your quality of life. 20 minutes spent watching television is fine. But 20 minutes spent completing surveys while watching television is even better. The show is just as enjoyable, but now you're earning $5 or $8 while watching it. You've worked your entire life to reach this point. You deserve financial comfort. You deserve security. You deserve to enjoy your retirement without constant financial stress. And these small daily tasks can help you achieve exactly that. They're not magic solutions, they're practical strategies that work through consistency and commitment. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I genuinely hope this information has been helpful and has shown you that improving your retirement income doesn't require dramatic changes or major sacrifices. It simply requires small, smart daily habits that add up to meaningful results. You have options now, real, practical, and proven options. You have the knowledge you need, now it's just about taking that first small step. Choose one task, start today, and watch as these small daily efforts quietly boost your retirement income month after month, giving you the financial breathing room and security you've always deserved. You've got this. You're capable, you're worthy, and you're not alone. Thousands of retirees are successfully using these exact strategies right now. Join them. Start today. Start small, but start. All the best to you, and here's to a retirement that's not just comfortable, but financially secure and genuinely enjoyable.